Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and I'm pretty stoked about some news that just came my way. I was given the heads up by my brother from another mother, TJ Pyramid, on YouTube. Basically, for those who have seen in the last week, I put up a book review of a Star Wars novel, one of the first, canon tie-ins building up to The Force Awakens by Claudia Gray, the book Lost Stars. I'd heard about this one on the Collider Channel's Jedi Council as raved, by Christian Harloff, the host of that particular series. Well, apparently in the last few days, it was actually announced at New York Comic Con that Claudia Gray has been signed up for another Star Wars novel. There's not much information to go on as of the time of this recording, except that there is a title. It's going to be called Star Wars New Republic Bloodline, and it's not actually, according to a Twitter post by the author herself, Claudia Gray, it's not going to actually follow on from Lost Stars, or maybe even be in that genre, the young adult genre, which is what they classified Lost Stars as. And but it's kind of interesting in that it's still going to be set 6 years prior to The Force Awakens, and that's about all the information there is to go on at the moment. So there's really no knowing who is going to be, what characters are going to be involved, if we're going to see the likes of the biggies, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, some of the newcomers, Finn, Rey, that kind of thing. Or if we're going to actually see some of the characters that appear in Lost Stars carrying over. I don't know if she's actually going to continue a story where those characters appear within it. Who knows? I would love to eventually see, sort of a continuation of the story of the lives of Thane Kyrell and Ciana Ree, respectively, which was what Lost Stars centered around. But I'm just stoked. I loved Lost Stars, and all the raves for people who have actually sat down and read it are warranted as far as I'm concerned. I absolutely just was chomping at the bit to get my hands on it, and I, went like a whirlwind from beginning to end. I am really heavily considering going back and rereading the book, which is something that is very rare for me. It's something that I seldom do, at least right after I've gotten done with a novel. Really will I go back and even consider reading it all over again, just, within hours and days of completing it. But I've been heavily thinking about doing that with Lost Stars, and just hearing this, I think this book is said to be slated for release in March 2016-ish, so obviously after The Force Awakens, which has some people speculating that maybe this will actually give us some insights into the events of the lives of Rey and Finn prior to what we'll see on screen in December, as of the time of this recording, in The Force Awakens itself. I don't know. I have no idea what this book is going to be about, but, as somebody who had not heard of Claudia Gray to begin with until this book, Lost Stars, came about, and having, as I say, paged through it and loved it, knowing she has a young adult sort of history of publication with a couple of trilogies here and there and everything like that, just that she's coming back into the Star Wars foray really excites me. And it's not that I haven't been curious about her other young adult works, but you put the brand Star Wars on there and how she knocked it out of the park with Lost Stars, I'm there with bells on with another novel that she's going to be penning, and couldn't be more stoked. So I got to give a big shout out of thanks to my brother from another mother, TJ Pyramid, Joe on YouTube, for sending me the email that contained this heads up, which I don't even know if you knew whether or not I had that information, but you were the one who brought it to my attention, and I'm just all kinds of goosebumps and stoked for it. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below if you're planning on delving into any of the canon, sort of spin-off novels and everything that are coming out these days, comics, the novels, otherwise, any of those kinds of things, or if you've checked out Lost Stars, if you're equally excited to check out this new book that's up and coming next year, 2016, New Republic Bloodline, by Claudia Gray. I mean, it has to be a product of how stellar Lost Stars was for them to be like, come on back, write another one for us. And yeah, so uber stoked. So otherwise, that'll be pretty much it for me on this. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.